Okay guys, David at Twice Diecast. It's time for another top shelf video. Today we're going to look at cars from Australia. Okay, so for the most part, I'm going to say that this video is sponsored by Tyrone at Building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection and Ultimate Diecast, and you can see his channel or channels logos right here. Be sure to check those channels out. Tyrone and I have a regularly scheduled trade box that we do, and all of these Australian cars, for the most part, as I'm looking at them now, I believe every one of them came from him. And if I am not correct, and I apologize to if you have sent me one, we'll get cracking right at it. Here's what we're going to do today. I'm just going to, as I reallocate cars on my shelf, I'm going to figure out the best way to display them by the area of origin. So let's start with this Holden Monaro. We're not going to look very long at each one. We've seen them before on other videos. Yaron at Chasing Diecast Cars has expressed an interest in seeing the shelf as we put it together. So I'm going to do that. But I thought you guys also might like to look at some vehicles that you don't see all the time on diecast videos. These are all, for the most part, going to be Biante, and you can see the logo right there. Biante is a company that was around, it's still around, but this version of Biante, check out this Ford Falcon, was in the early years of the company. Biante, if you want some trivia, is B&T. If you sound that out phonetically, that is the name or initials of the people who created it. Up next, we got another Monaro, B&T. And if you say it fast, it ends up being Biante. So that is a company that made diecast in Australia. The husband and wife team back in, I want to say, the early 2000s was doing a lot of these street vehicles that were Australia specific. You'll notice that all of them are right-hand drive. Here's another BA Falcon. Check out the defroster lines. They all have really nice badges. Look at that Ford logo on there. Look at the exhaust, lensed headlamps and tail lamps, even fog lamps on this one. You can see some texture on that grille. Some of the best 1/64 diecast you will ever see. And Tyrone was told early on that I love this kind of stuff, and he has absolutely come through and just, well, made my collection of Australian vehicles what it is, to be frank. So here is another Falcon. This one in a really loud but amazing fluorescent green color. So we've got 23 Australian vehicles. As I parse out my shelves, I've got 2 new shelves like these, and I'm going to hang them in the same area as the others. So we'll see a grand reveal one day. Check out this Ute, BA Utility, and there is your Biante moniker that you'll see. We've got authentic rims on all these, tonneau cover. Look at the detail on the lift gate. It's got Ford on one side. Just, I mean, I just really get impressed every time I look at these. So we'll start picking up the pace here. We're not going to be here all day. Here is another Falcon. This in a metal flake green. Wheels are just spot on. Tires do have tread. All of them, as you can see, have detailed underneath in the chassis area. A lot of paint on the exhaust systems and details that you don't find on every 164. So this is a little bit different. This is a Holden Gt. Just amazing. All right, so if I'm quiet, that's me getting re-familiar with my cars and just admiring them all over again. Is this another Falcon? Yeah, looks like I've got a handful of Falcons. Look at the interior on this one. Chrome on the dash, and you've got even a, I don't know if you guys can make it out, but there is like a screen. Can you see that blue there? That is like a touch screen. You've got silver on the gear shift. Boy, these were absolute masterpieces back in the day. And it's a shame. Biante is still around. They do a lot of race cars. They do a lot of bigger scales. But as you can see, these were right up there with anybody's 1/64 scale. Looks like another Holden. Beautiful. They do, as you can see, not a lot. I don't have many that have any tampos. I prefer these street ones. Look at this amazing Monaro from back in the day. Looks like a Australian muscle car. Go faster stripes on it. A wood steering wheel. White interior. Unbelievable. Looks like a double checker flag. Look at the rear lamps. These are painted, but man, they are really well done. Here's your base on this Monaro. And what do we got? Another Falcon? Yeah. Starting to pick these out. Might be learning a thing or two. So I'm going to, this shelf is going to share space with probably run over American cars. I've got more than one full shelf of American. So we will do that. Oh, looks like my mirror. I don't know what we've got going on there. Is that the same over here? Yeah, it's the same. Okay, so it's just like the chrome mirror attached to the door panel there. So I like the wide body fender flares on this one. This is a Tirana. Look at the transmission under there. Loads of detail on that engine cradle. Wheels are right on. Matte black on the hood. Chrome. Aussies knew how to do some muscle cars, that is for sure. Look at this joker right here. So this thing, I think if I remember right, this guy goes for probably $3 to $4 million in real life. This is a Falcon GTH-0, is it Type 3 maybe? I don't know. Look at the wing, how delicate, and it's a separate piece. Chrome trim all around it. Headlamps are lensed. Look at that detail work on the deco. Actually, probably need that guy as the centerpiece. We'll rearrange it. All right, what do we got next? We have another Monaro in black. Look how awesome that is. Look at those red racing seats. That interior. Again, a center console done in different colors. Look at the wheels. You can see right through them. Those are not solid. If I remember right, this is in the United States, this is a Pontiac Gt. All kinds of hair here. Just absolutely tremendous. detail for $164. One more full row, and then I'm going to look at two oldie but goodies. Here is like an 80s or 90s Holden Commodore. And if I remember on my video where I showed this, I think this was the best-selling Australian-made car. Look at the, good grief, the seat belts have the little red tabs on them where you insert the seat belt. Beautiful sand-colored interior. Steering wheel is really well done. Reflective stuff on the side view mirror. Wheels are perfectly appropriate. That grille is right on the money. That's why I love these guys. Tyrone, you have really given my overall collection a boost of, I don't know, I don't want to say poshness, but man, just really outstanding diecast. What do we got here? Another Falcon, another GTHO. Now this one, if I'm not mistaken, this might be a Biante, but it could also be, no, it's not a Road Rager. I've got an Aussies Road Rager. I've got one or two of those in my collection and I just haven't noticed them. This might be one right here. Check out this cab from Australia. Yeah, there we go. Road Ragers. Doesn't say what type of vehicle it is. Beautiful classic rims on it. Yellow cab. I like the taxi stanchion on top. The Australian license plate. With a, I'm sure now defunct phone number, if it was ever real to begin with. Here's a Biante, another Ford XB GT. Okay. Don't know what it says there on the side, but check out that profile. Love the different colored interior on here. And I just love these rims. That is as authentic as you can get. And look how small the headlamps are, but they are still lensed. All right, last for this full row, another Falcon in blue, different color blue than the one we saw earlier. Defroster lines are nice and thin, appropriate, proportionate for the car. And we will finish the Australian vehicles with a couple of old Holdens. These are going to be Auto Art, which I forgot made classic Australian stuff. Check out the rims, the center caps on those. The single brake light on the boot. And those are lensed tail lamps, I believe, even though they are the size of a jewel. Matching rims, interior is more than it had to be on a car this size. Here's your base. We'll put these guys up here. And I think we've got the same car, just in brown. Now this one is different. It's got a metal base, but it's the same Auto Art casting. Same metal wheels. Look at that split window on the front. Metal flake brown. Well, that's it. Tyrone, thank you for everything you have done to make this video possible. We will continue the tour. I'm going to show how I'm going to reallocate all of these by country of origin. So we're going to have an Asian, we're going to have an American, European, an Australian, and I'm also going to show the limos all in one spot too. So hope you enjoyed it. You got plenty more of these to check out in the future. I'll kind of spread them out, but I would like to get these cranked out fairly soon. This is David at Twice Diecast. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I will talk to you on the next video. Take care, everybody.